Hello, good day all, and welcome to the channel today. I've been slightly putting off the clearing of the plots. I've done a good number on the plots already in terms of what I'm clearing, but I took the last two videos, or a good part of my time, the last 2 weekends I was here, to actually plant some of my onions and all of my garlic that I plan to grow and harvest next season. Today I want to focus back on the clearing. There's a lot that needs to be done and I need to get on with it. Not so, and I'll show you some of the parts that I need to work on, and that will be my main focus today. A good 2 hours of clearing this half plots where I have my greenhouse, and I'll spend a couple on the other beds and also clearing the greenhouse, because I've noticed that we now have a bit of blight on some of the chilies. So the blight that are on the chilies, I'm going to cut those parts off and throw them away, because I still want the chilies to go on a little bit more. But my focus today is definitely going to be clearing, and I'm challenging myself to finish this half plot today. So no matter what, I should have the half plot, every single part fully cleared out. Maybe not packed, not dumped in the compost heap, but definitely uprooting and digging out the weeds on the parts and around the blackberry. So it's not too bad, but there's some, you can see some green patches all around. I want to clear those off. All those are weeds. There's a bit of weeds here, right the side of the greenhouse. I need to take all that off. Some around the base of the my black currant. I need to also take those off. And coming this way, yeah, these are the ones around the blackberry and the raspberry. It's not too bad. You could see there's loads of wood chips here also, but I just want to dig out all these things that are looking green. Yeah, so get the weeds off and do all this bit also. One more bit to show you, which I'm targeting for today. The side of my shed and definitely the front. This is where majority of the work is going to be. I may not do all of this today. I don't think, but I'll do as much as I can. So I'm going to get on to work, and I'll show you how far I've gone once I'm done. But focus is definitely clearing all of this half plots. There's still the second half plot the other way. I'll do that another time. But let's see how far I can go today. It's raining, so I might not be able to catch very good footage, but I'll try as much as possible. Just in case you're wondering, I do have a weed membrane here, so I'm not digging too deep because I don't want to break the weed membrane. But I'm just going to carry on clearing up. I don't know if I should pull this jacket now. Feeling a bit hot and exhausted. Carry on. You know what, guys? I'm going to take this jacket off because feeling exhausted, and I've just started. I think it's because I'm heating up too much. So I'm going to get this jacket off and we'll continue. Okay, are you ready to go? At least I feel a bit okay now with the wind, the cold breeze blowing. Helps me regulate.
said, I only have Saturdays to do majority of my work. So if it's raining on a Saturday, and that's it, we do the work in the rain. If it's snowing, we do it in the snow. I fitted that greenhouse in 2022 or so in the snow. I laid the foundation, then the ground was iced. Had to break and dig the ground, the soil, because it was frozen over. And if I get those pictures, I'll put them up so you see. It's when I have the time that I walk. The allotment is empty. I can't see anyone around because it's wet. It's just after a storm, you know. But for me, this is when I walk. I don't have a choice. It's all time. So whatever I could do within the time I have, that's what I do. I'll carry on clearing and I'll show you guys how far I've gone when I'm done. So I'm done clearing the sides around the gooseberry, which is just over there, and near the other compost, the black Dalek compost bin. So I've done clearing that part, and I'll show you how it looks later once I've poured the wood chips down. Next I want to do is come back to this point where I have my black currants. So I'm going to tackle around the black currants, move towards to the back of the last black currants towards the end of my shed. I'm sorry, towards the end of my plot. Then I would walk my way to the back of the black currant and raspberries and get off as much weed. Once I'm done with that, I'll come next. So that's the black currant and raspberry side. That's the plot where they are, right over there. Then I'll walk my way back up this place next to the fig tree, which is just here, and do all those weeds round the side of the greenhouse. Oh, I also do the front of the greenhouse before I come to this back. This will be the last thing I do. I hope I still have strength when it gets to this point, because this is the worst bit. So I'll crack on with work and I'll show you guys how I get on. Yeah, there's a lot of duckweed here. I might need to dig deeper. This is gonna slow my walk now, because I now have to dig out this duckweed, but the ground is quite wet, so not the best time. That's it. But it's not the best time to start digging duckweed, because it's now inside this clay part, the soil. So there's still weed, there's still duckweed roots. But because the ground is wet, it's not the best time to start seeding through this. What am I gonna do? Carry on. I'll get as much as I can get. And I don't want to leave this and come back later, because if I do that, I'm gonna forget exactly where the duckweeds were. We don't want to do that. Look at the roots, see how long they are. That's why we need to get them off. They're gonna regrow. If I leave them in, they will regrow. But the ground is too wet. It's muddy. Not the best. Not the best day, really. Not the best day. But gotta do what I gotta do today. Okay. Carry on. That's what I was trying to dig out. See how huge they are. That's how long that one was connected to this. See. That's how the duckweed is. Can you see how long it is? That into the ground. And you take this off and you think you're done. It's just gonna regrow. This one's broken. Off you go. So now I've dug deep here. Maybe some more to do there, but I'll just carry on. And I'll show you guys how I get on at the end. guys, so I've done some good clear up and it's beginning to look better and better. So I've done all this bit where we have the last black currant. That's all done. I've done around the area where I have my blackberry and my raspberry. So that's all cleared now. The green you see leaves that's fallen, or the one I dug out, but I didn't pick them up. So they're just the roots. They've been cut off from their roots, but they're on the ground. I'll try another day to clean it. I picked a few, but not all of them. So I've done this bit in front of the greenhouse. You can see how it looks right up to this point. I've moved the fig tree because I want to relocate it somewhere else, and I've cleared this part. There were some serious duckweed roots here. I've taken them all off, and I've taken all the duckweeds off. I've cleared this part also, and I'm moving back right up to the front of the shed. I'm gonna push the next 30 minutes and get this all done. That will be my hard push for today, and that will be it. That will be the majority of the plots done. I left this bit. I cleared here a bit, but I didn't really go in depth, and I'm leaving it because there are loads of things over there. I have my hose here. I also have some old raspberry sticks I've dropped there, so it's going to be hard for me to clean this very well. So I'm leaving it till the day I clean the greenhouse, which will be maybe another 2 or 3 weeks time. But this is how far we've come. I'll carry on another 30 minutes and I'll show you guys how I'll tackle this. These sides are easy because there's no plant I'm looking to protect. So if I dig up any roots, it's fine. It's a bit difficult around the black currant and the blackberry because there were plants I'm looking to you know, protect. And those over there are the duckweeds I've brought out. Quite massive, some of them. Let me show you one. Look at this thick root. See how all that's a root. Look at this other one. That's all roots. So let me get on with this last bit before I go clear the polytunnel and greenhouse of the blight that's on some of the chilies. So some of the chilies have now picked up blight, so I'm gonna go clear them. I might not show you that today, but yeah, it's work I need to still do. I want to just focus today the footage only on the clear out. I have the other plot to do also, so the faster I get this done, the better. Okay, so let's get on with this last bit of clear up. Okay guys, I am so tired now, and it's getting harder and harder to clean this plot, this part, and it's because the hole keeps slipping from my hand. It's so wet now and it's difficult for me to hold it. There's loads of stones here because I did put them to help hold back some of the weed, but it's making it difficult for me to crack on with this work. And this is how much we've done. It looks a lot better than what it was before, you would agree. And although I have all this here, when I take it off, you'll see it's actually gone down. We had the weeds this high. This one too. So guys, sorry, I did miss my audio. Somehow my voice recorder stopped recording, so I missed some of the footage. But what I'm just trying to explain here is to say that I'm spending so much of my time and energy struggling to hold the hole to continue the work. The hole is all wet, right? So my hand keeps slipping at this point as I hold the hole. So what this means is I'm using most of my energy to grip the hole rather than to do the work, which is not efficient. And as you guys know, I try to be as efficient as possible when I do these things, not wanting to waste too much time on any particular task.
So guys, I'm going to leave it over here for today. I'm still going to clear some of this, and I'll cut out blight that's on some of the chilies in the greenhouse and the polytunnel. But yeah, this is as much as I will do today. So thank you very much for watching the video, and thanks for your support, your continued support. I know I made a plea when we were just about breaking 50 subscribers, but I want to say we are now above 80 and running towards 100 very fast. So thank you very much for your support. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching the videos, and I'll catch you again some other time.